Yo, what's up, guys? We are back with deck profiles of the Dutch/Belgium Benelux Extravaganza. I will never say this right. And we are here with fourth place, Francis Lira,
Yep.
all the way from his vacation house in the Netherlands. A German player. He's been involved in Team America for a while now. You have seen him on the stream of Sefer White Show, who is also here to provide additional commentary because they played the exact same deck. Very original, guys. But no, you took fourth place out of 27 or 72 participants, right?
76.
76. That's actually quite a lot. Okay, so yeah, take us to the deck.
Yeah, I played Drytron. I went 6-1. Round 1 I played the mirror match that I won 2-0. Round 2 against Dino, 2-0. Round 3 I lost against Master of Restrict Edlich. Round 4 Vulture World. Round 5 Zoo Edlich. Round 6 Zoo Edlich, and round 7 Vulture World.
All right, pretty nice.
So
no mirror matches today?
First round was mirror match.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I start off with the spells that get us to the Drytron names. Of course, 3 Nova and then 3 Fafnir. I decided to put this down to 2 because when I tested it at 3, or we tested it at 3, you had so many hands where you opened like both of these, and it was like not so nice, or you opened like 2 field spells, and that really sucked most of the because of that I put it down to 2, because it's like then of course the 3 Cyber Emergency and Foolish.
No.
Then for the Drytron names themselves, 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, 2 Delta, 1 Gamma. I'm pretty happy with this ratio. I would not change anything on these. I don't like playing 1 Delta and 1 Gamma. I like this ratio just how it is. I thought about maybe playing 3 Delta, but I don't think you have the space. And don't I to get access to the Drytron names as well. And I think that is the card that I normal summoned today.
The best normal summon in the deck, right?
Yeah, it's like the best normal summon in the deck.
Like 2 of my matches, I just said it and just passed. It's so bad.
Nice.
Then for the ritual part, obviously 3 prep. Some played extra foolish.
Yeah, I want to like have more removal. So prep is overall better because it's not once per turn. It adds back the ritual spell from grave. So like it's a better card. But I wanted to like, at least in this tournament, I didn't want to lose to like Musk of Restrict, for example.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it came up for both of us. I just like my losses didn't matter if I played prep or Musk or the other card. But yeah, I think in the future I would play prep because it's just like not once per turn, which is really important.
Yeah, I won so many games because I opened like 2 of these. And so I could like in round 6 against Edlich, I could only OTK because I had the second one to get another rituals. And then of course the 1 ritual spell. I don't think you need more than 1. I think 1 is the right choice right now.
Did it ever get crowed for you?
No. It never got banished because against Edlich I had most of the time the prep, so I had it in the end phase anyway in my hand.
Yeah.
And I resolved most of the time, like I had all Ben 10 targets out deck anyway, and I didn't need to ritual summon. Yeah, then obviously the most broken card in the deck, the 3 Ben 10s. Then the one Natasha, like today she did not even come up once. It was like really bad. Yeah, but I guess you have to play it because sometimes she can be really good, especially in the timeout, or against Prankets. But I did not play 1 Pranket, so most of the time she was just for the Drytron. And then the 1 ultimate for the main play. And then we played the Megalith, 2 Fool, 1 Orpheal, and 1 Battle. I decided to play it because you can loop Ben 10 even more, and you're going first even more explosive. And like in testing, I had so many times the problem that I ended on ultimateness, but like the enemies had 5 back row, and like they won game, and I just wanted to have like the fool and to sum the buff on the opponent's turn to pop like 5 or 4 cards, which makes the back row matchups way easier.
It's also like really good going second.
Yeah,
I won multiple games by like you can do like one of the effects, like one of the smaller megaliths, to summon the Bathor by tributing the Benten, so you can chain block the Bathor to like pop 4 or 5.
Yeah, exactly. And I play at the beginning we played the Orc, but I like the Orpheal more because I can then search the second Orpheal and have follow-up for the next turn, or can use it for the Orpheal itself, for the fuel itself. Then the Fairies and Hand Traps, Cyber Petite and Manju. I don't think there's much to say. I even considered playing like more than one Manju, but it's like necessary because you have so many ways to search him. And then the one Eva, she's like one of the best cards in the deck, especially with Herald. Then the 3 Orange Lights, 3 Ash, just as most generic cantrip. Because like at the Dutch Extravaganza is like really back row heavy, so I didn't want to play like Droll or Lancea main, and decided for the Ash because it hits like the most of the decks, and even against the Drytron match in round 1, I ashed his Nova, and then he passed and I OT. So the Ash was pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, should be noted that that Drytron opponent was Martin Derom, the one who won the last Extravagance. To ask another question about this, did you play the Megalith to pop the back row, etc., specifically for this event, or do you think this is the best build to go from now?
It's like hard to say. Like, if I would have played the LCS, I don't think I would have played the Megalith, because I think there would be like the most played decks like World and Drytron, and then I would have played like, instead of the Megaliths, like Nibiru or Lang. But if like the format shifts more into like these back row decks, I think this is the best version.
I also just really like them against multiple decks. Like, I think I'm gonna continue playing them because they add so much value to the deck.
Yeah, I will continue playing them as well, but
and they allow you to make Dweller, which is really good versus Virtual World and Drytron.
Like, Dweller won me so many games. That was like insane. Then the extra deck won Link Rebo and Anima. Okay. I don't think I have to say that much about these cards, but so many people just summed like the under the EMZ, which I just can sum Anima and take control of it. Then the one carrier. I think one is enough. Like, the second one never comes up. Then one IP for the end board. Obviously 3 Nightmares. Today I only summed the Unicorn. The other ones never came up for me personal. I don't know how it was for some.
Sorry? The Nightmares?
Yeah, the Nightmares.
They came up for me in a couple of scenarios. The main thing that came up is the co-link effect. Not even like the discard destroy something, but like being able to co-link something. And like, for example, if you play against Eldlik and you know they have Conquistador, and you just co-link your Cerberus and you co-link your Nightmare or your Unicorn to that, it just, like, they can't pop it, so it's just way better. And then go into access code, they can't do anything about that either. So yeah. I really like them for the second effect, but yeah, I didn't really summon them.
Yeah, like for me, they never came up because against Eldlich only Phoenix would come up, but like they never had really back row that scared me. Yeah. So yeah, and the Unicorn from the IP, or I summed it just once, like that shuffle thumb. Then the Enforce, Appaloosa, Access Code, and Forest Ward. I played this because we played the Megalith version, and a few hands are pretty insane. Can end on Appaloosa, Ultimate is cool. But outside of that, Yeah. But outside of that, I really never summed her because it's like only good in the mirror match or against Virtual World. But there I never had the chance to sum her, and I think I would cut him for something. But I don't know. And Access Code never came. I never summed him. I always summed the Boris Sword and went for game. Sum anything from you?
Yes, the Boral Sword is like the MVP for this deck.
Yeah.
I think Access Code is really good if you go the Nightmare route. So if you haven't used the Nightmares today, then you will not be using Access Code. But like I summoned it once and it got like Dino Miscut instantly.
Yeah, like I cleared the boards before I went into Boris Sword, so I never need the access code to clear like some other cards because everything is most of the time cleared or used by the.
It's just a nice option to have. You don't have that you don't need so much space in your extra deck. So like having the access code as an option is just needed.
Yeah, and like so many times when you just sum the Boris Sword, my opponents like instantly scoop because they know.
Yeah.
I
played the card today as well. Although it being in a completely different deck, the card's just literally broken.
Yeah,
just she's like you always have game with it. It's the best.
Yeah. Like I think against Virtual World, I Nibiru'd him, and then I just got 4 monsters on board, made Boris Sword, and went for OTK.
Yeah, it is that easy.
Yeah. Then the Xyz Dweller, like I think he was like the best card after Boris Sword. He's like so good right now. Like he wins every game against when I summoned him. I won every game, especially against Virtual World or the mirror match, because he's just so strong right now. And because of that, I decided to play this version because you have like a better mirror match, and I kind of feel like a better Virtual World match. Even though you don't play so much. Then I played Fuko. Some didn't play the Appaloosa and the Fuko. He played instead the Natis and the Arclight.
Yeah.
I think I want to play the Fuko instead though.
Yeah, like so many.
Because it's so good.
Against Dino Round 2, I just summoned it and like sit on it, and then he couldn't kill me. And in my turn, I just ODK'd him because he couldn't kill me in that turn. Then the Riddlers.
Whoa, I know that card.
Yeah, Bird Up. Donut Magician and the Zeus.
Yeah, I never summoned Downer Magician though.
Yeah. Something like every time I went into Zeus, I summoned him.
Yeah, but it's like I had a lot of instances where I made like the Lyrilisk attacked, and then he still had like 3 back rows, so I didn't want to like walk into any interruption on the downer, like a Book of Moon or something. So I just summoned the Zeus.
Yeah, I had that against Eldritch, but I always knew what they had said because I knew they did like Kong, and then they banished the end phase like 2 traps and said Hakero and Sanguine, and so I know there can't be anything because I bet it without. Yeah, main deck 41, 15 of course. For the side deck, 3 Lancia for the Virtual World matchup, obviously.
And the PK matchup.
Yeah. And PK best deck. And 3 Nibiru, as well for Mirror Match and Virtual World. I think
like Rogue.
Yeah, or Rogue, like Bird Up or that.
BA.
Yeah, BA. He was like so strong because against Virtual World 5, I opened like these 2 and Ash, and then Nova Benten and drew a 6-card prep. So that was like the most broken hand I've ever drawn. But he's like so good in mirror match and against Virtual World. And then obviously the 3 draws for the mirror match. Then the one of Denko Seka, I had like 1 space left, and I thought, what can I play? And then some 30 plays Denko. I think you played 2 Nibiru, right?
Yeah, I played 2 Nibiru, 2 Denko.
Yeah, but I wanted to play like the Nibirus 3 off, and then I just put it in 1 Denko, and I think I drew it like 3 times.
I never drew her, and I sided 2.
Then 3 Twin, I played Lightning Storm, and I had it in the list before the tournament, but I changed last minute because of cards like Anti-Spell. I don't want to lose to it. I just prefer that Twin Wizards chainable, and I can get rid of the spell. Then the Feather Duster Retrieve. I think that's it from the extra deck.
Right.
For people like that want to know how I sided, like if I played the mirror match, I always sided in like D6.
Nice.
And I always take out like 2 orange. The Megalith engine goes out always, like when I know I go second. Or I take out like the Fafnir, because one Fafnir is most of the time enough, even after game 1, because they most of the time the side roll.
Makes sense.
And that is what the part I like about the Megalith engine. Because for second she's good for sure. But you have like 4 spots you can always side out for like the back row removal. Like against every threat deck, I always sided this out and put in like these 6 cards. Or same for Virtual World. Like these were the cards I always sided out, or like against Virtual World, like this and like a Fafnir. But these were like always went out of the deck when I know I go first, second.
Makes sense.
Yeah, same exact here.
All right. Anything else you guys want to add to that?
No.
Not really.
Like shout out to Cardguild and Tatsym.
Hey, that's me. And shoutouts to SufferWhiteJoe on twitch.tv. Always the link in the description where you can see Francis and me and some hang out and play this deck for one of many. And don't forget, kids, no matter the situation, you cannot tribute cards.
Yeah, Master of Tribute is a nice card.
I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you.
Before you end, I want to shout out, of course, the best Yu-Gi-Oh player in the world, Robin, aka RD Lux.
Nice.
The danger.
The danger. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.